loves, welcome back to my channel. How late am I on yearly favorites? I don't even know, but I thought about not doing them, and then I thought, no, I'm gonna bring you guys this shit because it's my yearly favorites, and it's not gonna be your typical yearly favorites. It's gonna be my version of yearly favorites, but I show you guys stuff all the time. You know what my favorite palette is. You know what my favorite powder is. You know I'm a Bond No. 9 freak, and really, those are just like material things, and I had some pretty good moments in 2016, some pretty crazy moments in 2016, and it was just a really fun year, but crazy. It started off with my daughter Maddie having a surgery and ended with me being on YouTube, so there's there's that. But of course, you know, favorites, my family, my girls, and David, and all of you guys starting my channel in October, and you know, to now. It seems like it was forever ago, and I've just gotten to know so many of you, and there's so many other YouTubers that I've met that have just really changed my life for the better, and I've made lifelong friends, and I think that is just priceless and super amazing. So yes, let's just get into it. You know, there was a while in the over the summertime where David's schedule had opened up a little bit, and he was able to have lunch with me every single day. I was getting up early, getting dressed, and going to meet him for lunch every single day, and that was definitely one of my favorite parts of 2016 because he works crazy hours and he's always gone, and I just really enjoyed getting to spend just having that little bit of time with him during the day. Really helps break up the time, and so it doesn't seem like he's gone for almost 12 hours a day or however long it is he's gone. Other things like my dad retired this year, and that was in April, and we had a retirement party for him, and then we went to celebrate his retirement and his wedding anniversary. We spent a week down at the beach house in Galveston, and it was really bittersweet because I loved spending the time with my dad and being around my aunts that I never get to see very much, and other family that I don't get to see very much. But at the same time, it was my first time ever, other than like an overnight sleep study at the hospital or something, that I had been away from David for a long period of time. And I was so nervous about leaving him. And before I left, I actually went all through the house and left heart-shaped pink sticky Post-its on everything with just little notes on them so that he would find them while I was gone. And it just was really hard for me to leave him. And then I had Christina with me to help me with Miriam, but not having my David was hard, and sleeping at night without him was really hard. Of course, on that Wednesday of the week, I think it was the Wednesday, I found this place. It was like a daiquiri shack, and they had these big cups, and you have you buy them there, but you can leave with them, but they have a straw taped across the top. I drank the whole thing. I was so trashed. I never drink, you guys, just because if something happens with Miriam, then I've got to be there to take her to the hospital. So I'm like so trashed, all drunk off this big, huge cup thing. And then I'd only had like 3 pieces of cantaloupe to eat the entire day. And then my cousin Randy took me on this crazy bouncy golf cart ride down the beach. And I ended up getting super sick. And then my sister accused me of having bulimia. So there's that. Don't have bulimia and don't have a problem with drinking, but my sister did say that I'm not allowed to drink around her anymore. So I guess I won't be doing that, but I'm not much of a drinker. Anyways, you'll see me, well, I don't know if you saw me, but you heard me just on NyQuil, and I shopped too much on that, or, you know, so I can't imagine being drunk and then somebody giving me a phone or a laptop and some kind of access to the internet and websites. That would be really bad. Other favorites, it's like, okay, let's just talk about my friend Tina. She really understands that I can't get out of the house much, and I love her to death. And she comes once a month here to the house and does my hair for me in the kitchen so that I don't have to go to her salon and get it done. And actually, she stopped working at her salon in 2016, like right before Christmas. So that was another big 2016 event. My mom switched jobs and went from being an office manager at an eye doctor's office. Now she runs one of the most, seriously, you guys, creepy. I don't even go. I don't want to go. Well, I'm going to take that back. I do want to go, but I want to go in the daytime with like a bunch of rosary beads on me or something. But my mom actually runs one of the most haunted gels in the world. It is absolutely crazy how her life has changed, and she's gone in and renovated this whole building and just made it really, really beautiful. It's a historical gel, and it hasn't been working for like a long time. But anyways, she runs this place, and she spends most of her time there now, and she gets visitors from all across the world, and she does talk shows. She was on iHeartRadio and all this really cool stuff. So things just really took off for my mom, and I'm one of those people that it doesn't matter what I have going on. It doesn't matter if I've had the shittiest day ever. If something good happens for someone that I love or care about, or even if something good happens for somebody that I don't know, I get genuinely happy for them. And I think that everything happens for a reason. And my mom is so much happier doing this, which is really strange, but than she was being in that office and telling people what to do all day and just paperwork and paperwork and paperwork. She's just really, really happy with what is going on in her life. And I hope that my dad's not getting too bored with being retired, and that, you know, he's doing good with that. The other, like, awesome things, speaking of YouTube and channels and things like that. And I'm sorry if this video is just bouncing around all over the place. I didn't prepare very well, and I'm sorry. And it's been a while since I filmed. Again, I'm trying to get better, you guys. It was just birthdays, and then things were crazy, and then I was bloated and on my period, and I hurt so bad. My uterus hates me, and my friend Sheena just put out a video called My Uterus Hates Me, and I swear I could have put that video out ever since I got my tubes tied. It is like World War III going on in there, and they come on like strong and heavy, and for like the first 2 days, I can't even really get out of bed. And so I took a pain pill that I used to take for this same problem all the time, and all of a sudden now I'm allergic to that. So then I spent like 24 hours vomiting and itching like crazy, and just like making David itch me or scratch me constantly because it just kept itching. It was maddening. So I just couldn't get on film. So if it's all over the place, I am sorry. But meeting you guys and starting my channel, meeting Kimberlea, she is just everything, and I love her so much. She's just the sweetest person. If you are not subbed to her channel, I don't know what you're doing. Go and hit that sub button. She's got several different channels. She's always putting out great content, and some of her latest videos just really hit my heart close to home. And just, you know, go check out her channel, you guys, because she's great. And if it weren't for her, I cannot promise you that Trisha would have ever have seen my video, because they're friends as well. And she just really, she didn't have to do all that for me. She didn't have to message Trisha, hey, go look at this video. She did not have to shout me out on her channel. She just didn't have to do any of that. And then Trisha didn't even have to watch my video, and she did. And then to put me on her Snap and in her vlog was just everything. And that was honestly one of the best moments, not just of 2016, but of my life, because I just love her so much. And you know, when you talk about top moments, I will never ever forget that. Then, you know, Miriam made it through the whole year with no hospital visits again, and that is super exciting. I always say she's just like a little wind-up toy, or my little kitten with 9 lives. You know, she goes in the hospital, you just wind her up, and then she's good to go for a while longer. And as many times as we've been, worst case scenario, she just bounces right back. And I've never seen anybody stronger or tougher than her, except for maybe my little Abigail that likes to talk back and yell at me a lot. But I love her. And she's just the spitting image of me, so it's very hard to get mad at her when she gets out of bed at 10 o'clock at night and is convinced that she needs to clean out the fridge or something crazy. She gets that from me, and it's hard for me to get mad at her for being exactly like me. So I guess, I could sit here and show you a bunch of stuff, but I don't want to do that. We've seen it all. You've seen it all. My favorite palette for the year that I lived out of was Graveyard Girls palette. The Swamp Queen thing is just to die for, and I've already hit pan on it, so I'm gonna have to see if I can order another one of those if any exist anymore. And then favorite perfume, Central Park West Bond number 9. And everything else, I've shown it to y'all. I've shown y'all my favorites. I took notes, but not on anything that like material things. They're just not really all that important to me. I did get the robe for my anniversary, and I was super excited about that. The Catherine Delusion robe, absolutely love that. I've honestly tried it on 3 or 4 times, but actually worn it, no. I've never worn it, and I feel awful. But it's big, and I don't know, maybe if I had a big bottle of wine and a champagne glass and just like laid around on my couch and passed out or something, then that's the time to wear it. But other than that, I can't really think of an appropriate time to wear that. It would be fun to do like a cool photo shoot with it if I could get somebody to do my hair and my makeup like all glam like that. That would be super fun, and give the pictures to David. I don't know, but I did love that robe. And then songs, I love mostly 80s, but I did pull 3 songs that I'm pretty sure were made or put out in 2016. And that was the Crash song by Usher, and then This Girl, I think is what it's called, by the Kungs versus Cooking on 3 Burners or some crazy shit like that. I love that song. And then the other song is Face Like Thunder by Japanese House, and I just want the whole CD. I want every CD. I don't know if they have more than one CD, but I want like the whole CD because that song is just like amazing and everything. And that song is like the total makeout song. You put that on and make out all night. I'm probably going to do that this weekend because I am super excited. David is taking me camping, and my mom is going to spend the night here at our house with all 3 girls. And so we're going to be just by ourselves, alone in the woods. And I put it on Facebook, and somebody commented, "It's going to be raining. You better take something to entertain you." Did you not read my post? Like, no. Me and David are going to be alone in the woods in a tent, and it is supposed to be raining. I'm not going to need anything outside of that tent other than food and maybe to pee. But other than that, I'm not going to leave that tent, you guys. I'm so excited to be in the woods with him, and just the 2 of us. I'm going to feel like a teenager again. That's going to just be crazy because I don't know what it's like to be without my kids. So other than that, I don't really have any other updates. I kind of updated you guys on everything. So I love you very much. I am sorry that my yearly favorites was late, and I am sorry that I didn't show y'all a bunch of bags and a bunch of makeup and hair stuff and extensions or whatever. To me, my favorite things are always about the moments, and they always will be. And you guys just made my year really, really special, even though it didn't happen till towards the end. I'm just really, really grateful for every single one of you that watch my videos. Love y'all so much, and I will see you next time.